Hello everybody, this is Macario Lopez with MEP Consulting and Detailing, here to show you a quick presentation of how the Accore application could help you make changes to 3D duct items in ESTmep 2015. So what I have here is I have a small project that has a small system, and what I'm going to do is apply labor time to these three objects, which are the equipment objects. I'm going to go ahead and select those objects. Once I select those objects, I'm actually going to go to the Items tab. In the Items tab, I could run the Accore application by simply right-clicking, execute script, and select the script that activates the Accore application. Once I've activated the Accore application, I could select objects. In the objects, I have different tabs. These tabs are basically information that can be changed with any object that you select in the Accore app. So right now I'm just going to make a change to the costing tab on this rooftop unit, and I'm going to apply a labor hours. So I'm going to say that this 50-ton rooftop unit is about 36 hours for labor, and then I'm going to select the two VAVs that are shown below, and I'm going to apply 4 hours to those VAVs. So in some cases, the Accore application can help you select 60 or more items. I would say a maximum of 500 items that could be selected and manipulated and changed with the Accore application. So once I make those changes, I'm going to select OK. OK again, and yes in this case. There are no errors for the Accore application. I'm select OK. And now I'm going to just right click on these three units so I can see the cost breakdown of the units. Once I look at the cost breakdown, I can look at my install cost for the rooftop unit, and there is my additional install cost. So I applied 2,160 minutes, which is equivalent to 36 hours. If I look at my install cost for the VAVs, once again, I have 240 minutes, which is equivalent to 4 hours. So the Accore application helped us generate and apply labor to these three duct items or equipment items. On top of that, though, the Accore application can also help us make changes to this square elbow, pieces of straights if I needed to. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and select all the rectangular duct. So I'm going to go back to my items, sort by name, scroll down because I'm going to make changes to my rectangular duct. Now, the changes that are going to occur often have to happen if you receive a file from a different company. Since every company has a different database, you have different naming on all connectors, seams, stiffeners, just about everything. So I'm going to select these rectangular items, right click on them, and execute the script to activate the Accore application. Once you see the Accore application show up, the dialog box then gives you the ability to sort by spec, material, gauge, insulation, description. But the main thing with the Accore application is to sort by CID. The main reason why I want you to sort by CID is because if I select the straight 866 and a squared around, I get this message. I cannot change any information relating to the dimensions, relating to the connectors, to the seams, to the dampers, and to the options because the CIDs are mismatching. However, what I can do is I could change manufacturing information for those two items. I could change costing information for those two items. I could change item information for those two items. So if you're changing connectors, seams, dampers, and options, that will not be allowed to when two objects have two different CIDs. So I'm just going to go ahead and select all my straights here since they have the same CID. Go to my connectors, change my TDC connector to a TDF because that's what my company runs, is TDF machines. I'm going to do that to all the objects. So I'm going to go to the square round next. Now this is a lot faster also when in the Accore application, because you don't have to double click on all the objects, because I know that when you're making these kind of changes piece by piece, it is going to take you a long time. So the Accore application is here to save your company money, and that's basically what the main development is for, to save company time and money. So once I changed all the connectors, I'm going to go ahead and select OK. OK again, and yes. No scripting errors, so the Accore app has done its job. Select OK. And I'm just going to go ahead and double click on this square elbow so I can see my new connector name. TDF, TDF. So everything looks correct. Now that I'm complete, I'm going to hit cancel. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you my email right here. So if you would like to purchase this software, just email me at mepcd@mepcd.com.